Good morning, good morning. This is Nemi Batstone here at Nemi's Crafty Cafe. It is Wednesday morning, May 15th, and I'm coming to you live from morning coffee break. So thank you for joining me, and if you are catching the replay on either my Facebook page or YouTube, thank you so much for taking time to catch my video and sharing with me. So don't forget to like, share, comment, and you will be entered in the draw for today's cards. Today's card, I should say. It's gonna take us the whole time to actually create. So today is Wednesday and it's gloomy here in Cooks Creek, Manitoba, which is 20 minutes northeast of Winnipeg. And we are halfway through May. What is going on? 15 days of a new annual catalog. And I'm having fun getting to know all of the new products. In fact, we're going to feature another one today, which is Country Woods Sweet Collection. And so if you don't know yet, I am having a one-day retreat. And it is just a new catalog launch party, which I like to do once a year. And it is in person and also virtual. So you can get a kit. If you can't make it in person, you can just get the kit. So it ships anywhere across Canada, and you're welcome to that. And if you are going to get the kit, you will get the card buffets in it, and you will need to use the featured stamp sets that I'm sharing in order to stamp, because that's the one thing I can't do. I can cut your shapes, but I can't stamp. So just letting you know that that is one of our angel policies. And so today I will get started, and yeah, so let's kick it off. I just noticed too that I picked up my Stampin' Up blue mug because I had to get up at 5:15 a.m. today. Yeah, and I had to drive my son to school for 6:30. So 5:15, I made him breakfast. He was up at 5:30, fed him, made sure he was all packed, ready to go. He's going to Moose Jaw. So if any of you have kids or grandkids that are going to Moose Jaw for the jazz band concert this weekend, I hope they have fun and good luck to them. My mom and I joked about driving out today and catching it and then hitting up the mineral spot with them. And my son was like, no, please, please don't come. So anyway, yeah, we chose not to because I totally forgot too that my youngest has a soccer game tonight as well. So can't be in two places at once. It's just insane. Okay. Coffee sip. And let's flip. Too much info and let's get. There's always too much info. Anyway, oh, my phone is stuck. Sorry. That was not part of the plan. Okay, let's make sure too. I forgot to, come on, screen. I forgot to make sure that I am live and you can all hear me because that's no fun if you cannot and I can't hear you. So there we go. Oh, definitely can hear myself. So that's a good thing. And we'll just crack the volume down on that. And there we go. Okay. So we're slightly off. So let me adjust here so you can see my table and everything that's going on. Okay, so Country Wood Sweet Collection. This one's a mega sweet. I should do a mega party. So this one, let me know. If you want a mega party, I would totally do a mega party. But it has two stamp sets, two beautiful stamp sets. If you are part of my newsletter, I share with you some inspiration using this bottom suite of the suite. Today we're using this part of the suite, including that. I didn't use any of the embellishments on this one, only because I felt it was a little too busy already. Where are those embellishments? I have them somewhere. Oh, Minnie, need to really be much better organized. So I don't know where. Oh, they're probably in my new product pile. And because I've been digging through there. Yep. And part of the other reason I didn't use this is because they're currently unavailable. So both of these, the Pearls Trio, which I was going to use yesterday, but chose to use Blooming. And then this one, the basic gray and smoky slate, right here, number 5. So this is all on page 51. So that is 1025, and they are currently on back order. And then we also used the new, I did use that one. Where is it? The Eyelet 3D folder. That's this one here. So we're going to use that one in our project for today. It's super cute. And then I didn't use any of the ribbon. And not because I didn't want to, but because I just felt that with this set, it's a little too busy already, and we don't need it with the house, with the birdhouse. Okay, so, and then of course on this page you have tons of inspiration. So I did take my inspiration from this project here. So we're going to copy and share some of the elements in this one, and we'll get started. Okay, so I just wanted to point out too that this kit has 2 types of designer series paper in it. So there is this one here, which has these beautiful, glorious, more, I guess, neutral patterns in it. And then you have, which match, by the way, the eyelets paper, the eyelet embossing folder. And then when you flip it to the B side, which I totally love, it's a little more masculine, and I would probably say more fun. So just as much fun as the front side. But if you want to see some of this in action, just sign up for my newsletter, and then you will get a sample project today featuring these ones. So the ones we're using today is this one. So I was struggling with trying to decide which paper to use. So we have this kind of grainy look, and then we have this wood green, and another darker wood green. Oh, but I do have a fun project to share this Friday. So for fun, it's not a fun fold, but it's a fun technique. And look at this one. So I totally want to use this one for my bathroom as decor. So stay tuned for that one. I think I have an idea, but I need to go to dollar store and see if I can get a bigger square. And then we have this one, which I did use, and I did use this one, but now I'm thinking I might use a different pattern for underneath, like maybe this one. And then there's this one. So these are all the B sides, but I'm thinking I'm liking this one. But let's see. So I'll show you my design, and then we'll go from there. So this is what I designed because I wanted to focus this week during my newsletter is all about inspiration. So the 3 colors we're working with today is Night of Navy, Pretty in Pink, and Shaded Spruce. So if you're in my newsletter, you get all 3 of those. So I thought, okay, what if we did that here? So that's what I did here. So I used designer series paper to create here. And then I used the Night of Navy, and then the flowers. I used the Pretty in Pink and the trim, and then the Shaded Spruce there with the leaves. But then I felt that this was too busy. I don't know. I think it's too busy with the designer series paper and the designer series paper. And then I forgot to stamp. I was like, where am I going to put a stamp? And so I tried the black, and it just does not pop. Then I thought, oh, maybe I should hang a little tag kind of hanging off of this. But then it kind of takes it away from everything. So I felt it was a little too busy. But so let's see if I can tone it down or not. Okay, so another thing I wanted to share with you is a little tip. And you're going to need this tip for Friday's fun. So every time you get a new stamp set, you get, especially if it's a polymer, it comes with these 2 pieces, right? So you just get this crappy plastic that just sits on top, but it's not. So don't ever think it is, because you can do stuff with that. So what I like to do is take my chamois and just do a once over each of the stamps. Now, the reason why I do this is because sometimes polymer stamps, when you first get them, they get a film on them. sometimes there's a little bit of film left over. And they say you could, back in the day, you would rub them on your jeans or on the back. I still do it on the back of my hand. And then you can take each one of these and transfer them over to this. Now, it's so awesome that Stampin' Up! Now gives us these backings. Because what I used to do, like no word of a lie, I should find one. What I used to do is I used to take this out, photocopy it, and then stick it here. And so that way I could put my stamps on top of it and not leave them on this piece of acetate. And the reason why I would do that is because then it would tell me also if I'm missing. I would know immediately if I'm missing a stamp set. So that helps. So, but now Stampin' Up! Has listened and heard us and has now given us the printed side on here, which is so awesome. And now I don't have to waste my ink and my paper to do it. Oh, I was like, oh, why is that one too big? There we go. Okay, so now you're probably going, okay, so what? This is boring you, but this is important because this is a great way to keep your stamps and know exactly what's what. So now you have this piece of acetate. So then I take this acetate and using my chamois, just wipe it down and keep it. Because you can use this as a window sheet. So you can use them for, what do you call it? For shaker cards. You can use them for anything. But this weekend, on Friday, I'll show you a fun technique using this scrap piece of acetate to make a floating card. So Friday will be floating. So then this I just keep again, and I just place it on top. And the only reason being as to why I do that is if once they start falling loose, then this just kind of helps keep it from flying all over your stamp set. So I've gone to, like, when you have so many people using your stamps and they open it up and these are loose because they need to be washed, well, you can easily lose a stamp set. So that's why I like to do that. So I'm just going to stick this acetate sheet in here, but usually I put them in a pile. Now you can also use the acetate sheet for mixed media by using your ink. So I don't know if you've ever done that before, but that is another option. Okay, so we're good to go. Okay, so I did cheat a little and I did die cut all my pieces. So here is the birdhouse, which I already die cut, and then I embossed it with the eyelet. And then I cut another one underneath using Night of Navy. So we have our Pretty in Pink and Night of Navy, and that's just going underneath to create that hole there in the middle. And then I did already heat emboss this piece of wood because I didn't want you to have to sit there and wait for me. And when I did it on the original card, and I just used black, which I knew wasn't going to work, it shows that it really doesn't work. So now you've got that little pop. And okay, and then I have all my other pieces already die cut, except I did my flowers differently. So instead of doing Pretty in Pink flowers, I did white. And because I wanted to color them, I didn't really like the shaded spruce centers. So we'll change that up a bit too. And we'll change the back. I don't know. I think I'm going to go, is this too busy? Maybe not. Okay, we're going to go with this. So I'm going to move my pieces aside. I'm going to move my ink as well because I don't have enough room. So we're going to take this and we're going to cut this down to 4 inches. And then we're not wasting, so I still got 8 for a project or for anything. And then we're going to cut this down to 5 1/4. Oh, where's my card base? That's what I forgot. I know I didn't. I have one sitting here somewhere. Oh no, I hope I didn't use it. So then this will become our layer. And I had a card base sitting here, and oopsies, I don't see it. Now it's missing. Hang on. I might have stuck it here already. Nope, it's MIA. And I had it out, but I don't know where it went. Strange. That's okay. We'll just grab a new piece. And usually when I do portrait cards, I like to have my tent up and down. So I also like to have my tent portrait is what I'm trying to say to you. Up and down does not make sense. And then I'm also missing my white piece, which goes on the inside. What is going on, Nenny? Okay, let's grab, let's do it slightly smaller so we have more of that beautiful Night of Navy showing. So I'm going to go 3 3/4 by 5 instead of, and we'll do that. Okay, so that's our inside. Did I score that? I think I did. Okay, we'll go like that, and we will then fold. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to use a different layer here. Yeah, and so I believe the colors on these are, let's see, basic beige, basic gray, crumb cake, early espresso. We could have used early espresso, but we're using Night of Navy. Gray granite, misty moonlight, pecan pie, petal pink, pool party, smoky slate, and wild wheat. So the shade you're seeing in here is definitely a little touch of the basic gray granite, smoky slate, and probably a little smidge of misty moonlight because I can see some of it there. So the Night of Navy is definitely going to make the misty moonlight pop out more than the gray. Ooh, look at that nice darkness of early espresso on the background there. I think I need another sip of my coffee. Hang on. Oh, I think I'm going to need a nap by the time 2 o'clock rolls around. Okay, so we've got that. Oh, I guess I still need that. So let's get our bits here. So I'm going to layer these on together. Now I'm just going to grab my silicone mat because I didn't put adhesive on the back of any of these. And I probably should have, meaning I didn't use my adhesive sheets. So we're going to add our liquid glue on the back here. This one isn't too bad. You could use tear and tape just if you feel more comfortable, making sure it's secure. And we're just going to layer this right on top of each other. So if I get any extra glue or I need to remove any glue, we can use our silicone mat for that. Okay, we are good. And then there was this itty bitty dot that goes right there. So for that one, I'm just going to use a mini glue dot because it just makes more sense. Now, just so you know, it's just a lot easier to use a mini glue dot. Or maybe I'll put it a little higher. It's supposed to be the perch, right? Like where the bird sits. So on these dies, where is the dot set? There is a circle here and here so that you can actually make that circle in the middle of here, these two. And then you have all your different shapes. So I chose not to stamp the flowers because there are flowers in here, right? You have quite a few flowers and then you have some grunge, or it could be birdseed. And I chose not to use those ones. So we might have to do some coloring as well. Okay, so you get quite a bit of dies in that die set. It's like lawn fawn. So there's 23. Holy crap. 23 dies in that die set. I didn't realize there were so many. So that is awesome. It's actually a pretty good deal. So we're going to go and put the bottom on now. So I've already heat embossed happy birthday on there. What a difference. The white definitely makes a nice difference. Now I didn't color yet either, so I'll have to do that. So now I'm going to grab my tweezers and use my tweezers here to add adhesive. Now this is a new bottle of liquid glue. So it likes to, there's pressure that wants to push it out even more. So you gotta be careful with that. Now this lines up and into the spot right here. So I'm just using the end and the tip and the other end over there to make sure I'm lined up. There. And see, with liquid glue, this is why I love liquid glue, because you can just maneuver and push it around until it's where you want it. Oh yeah, super cute. Now, here I used the Pretty in Pink, but this time, because we were Pretty in Pink here, I chose to go with the white, which is similar to the image in the catalog. So that's why I'm saying I'm kind of casing what's there. And then this fits in, there's little grooves here, because I was like, how does this assemble if you have 3 pieces? So I had to learn that part. So again, using the 3 tips, this one, and the point in the middle, I'm just trying to line it up there. Super cute. Super cute. I have a little bit here that's going to drive me nuts, that's sticking out like that pink. So I'm just going to trim it. It was literally a hair, but I can see it. You probably can't. Here, let me bring you down just a wee bit so you can see. Excellent. Okay. And then what else do we have? We can add right away, and then we'll let this dry for a bit. Oh, this guy. So this is our other roof line. So I'm going to pull out my fine tip glue. Instead, gotta make sure. Yep, okay. I'm just gonna run this along here. Ta-da! I'm gonna flip it upside down and just sit that right into the corner. There we go. And butt it right against the brown, the designer series paper. There. So it sits on top. I thought maybe it's sandwiched in between, but it actually sits on top. And there's our beautiful little birdhouse. So cute. Anyway, you know, as most of you know, I don't like little bits and pieces, but this was worth it. Okay, so we have a bit of coloring to do. So, oh, that's my blank bird. I'm going to color up these guys. So here's another little tip and trick. They're pretty small, aren't they? So this is where life gets a little complicated when they're that tiny. And this is why I don't like tiny pieces. So I usually like to take my removable tape, and don't worry, you can reuse it over and over again. And then I like to just stick my pieces right on top to make it easier to color. So then I don't have to get my finger all over it. Instead, I'm getting my finger all over my reusable tape. So, or repositionable? No, it's reusable. Is it reusable? What do they call it? I should call it what it is in case you want to buy it. I just buy this off Amazon. It's Post-it note tape, labeling, and cover-up tape. You can also use masking tape, which we sell. That works just fine as well. So just stick those on there. So now it's easier to color and I don't have to use my hand and move around in there as much. So I'm going to use light balmy blue for the bird because I really like the fact that they colored their bird a blue. Now, I think they used Pool Party. I'd have to check the recipe, but I don't know. It looked a lot lighter from my bird anyway. So I'm just going to give it a once over with the boho. Boho. And then I took, oh no, I was supposed to use Bonnie. That's right. Oh no, I did right. Okay, I use Bonnie Blue Light. And then I'm going to take the boho dark and then go along the top of the bird. And its wings back here and along the top of those right there. I mean, it's a little different, but that's fine. Not trying to be the same, just similar. Then I'm going to take boho light and blend those in a bit and extend that out. And then I'm going to take that balmy light again and then really blend in those tips, the colors, and go over it again. There you go. So there's my bird. And then we're going to take Peach Pie Dark and I'm going to just do the feet and the beak. We were watching Migration last night. I was watching Migration with the kids, with Bishop. And my husband comes down and goes, "Why does he have a blue beak?" And I thought, oh, I should have did this beak blue. Thinking that afterwards. Anyway, so now I'm going to take the Pretty in Pink Dark and I'm just going to flare out my my pink into these white. So on my original, I didn't use white, basic white cardstock. I used Pretty in Pink cardstock. Sorry, I was concentrating. And this time I thought, oh, well, what would happen if I used white instead? So here I am. Got to switch it up for you. Got to give you options. You know, that's what I like. When I move to evenings next week, I won't be able to do as many of these because I can't come online every night. Unfortunately, I know some demonstrators can, but my kids have a very busy soccer schedule, which makes it very difficult. So that's why I kind of like these morning coffee breaks because then I'm able to come here online. But that just doesn't work well when you have kids in a lot of sporting activities. Okay, so I'm not making this perfect because I still want that white to show. And now these centers are bright, but we can go through and maybe, do I want to try and add that green? I'll try and add that shaded spruce green. Maybe I should use dark. Okay, so I use shaded spruce light, but let's try shaded spruce dark and see. I know flower centers are not normally green. But hey, we can do whatever we want. Okay, so there we go. Now we have our pieces. So now we just have to assemble. Okay, I'm going to keep this. Yeah, I'll keep that here just in case I still need it. Okay, so now we're going to use mini glue dots. That's where I found it easiest to go with. So where's our birdhouse? Oh, here. So our birdhouse is going to go on with dimensionals because we're going to lift it off the page. And I'm just going to grab some black, bigger ones and cut these up. So I had some spare black. Just because I'm using Night of Navy, I know I'm still going on white, but I like to have black in case they like to look at the back side. And then we're going to add a few more of these. Just cut these down the middle. And we'll put one here. One on. Oops. Come on. I don't need all that extra papier. Hello. Goodbye. like so. And then over here, I used up all the middles already, so. And then one there and one there. For now, that's enough. And then I'll peel these off. And take a pick tool, makes life easier. I'm trying to use my finger. This one's a little bigger, so I can do that. Okay, in the garbage you go. And then we'll center this on here. So cute. Well, I think it's cute. And I'm not usually into these. So, so we're going to add a flower here. So it's going to be partially on, partially off. So I'll just use a mini glue dot. This is where I really prefer mini glue dots. I don't know how people sit there and use their glue. Put one there. And then we're going to put the big one in behind there, like so. But we also want that leaf. So we're going to stick a mini glue dot on the back, right in the center. And then we're going to add that big leaf, the double leaf die cut. And right about there for now. And then we'll stick this one underneath. Yep. So I'm going to add another mini glue dot along the back. I'll tuck the end of that leaf like so. And then we need another one on the front. Yeah, we'll use this pattern so that we have two different patterns. We don't have the same pattern side by side. There we go. Cute. And then we have a couple more leaves. So we'll stick one behind this guy. This cute little one. Okay, friends, how cute is this? See? You gotta tell me it's cute. How do you not like this bundle? Super cute. Okay, we're gonna crisscross applesauce here. I guess I need another glue dot because this one is too tiny. I had an extra leaf. And then I add another one because I think. Okay, and this one's going right on the edge there. And then our birdie. So our birdie, so don't lose this. You can reuse your repositionable tape. A birdie, we'll add a mini glue dot. And then we need 2 dimensionals. So just grab a black one for the tail, because it's going to hang off. I think we should be good with one. We'll see. I'm going to add a mini glue dot at the feet. Now, you could use liquid glue, but it's just too tedious and sticky for me. I just don't like it. I'll move this over so we can see that flower a bit more. Oh, now he's too close to the perch. So we'll have to move this over. There. Okay, so cute. Now we're just going to add our little guy on the bottom here. Like so. Now you can use dimensionals if you want, but I chose not to. Just because the swirlies are a lot easier to use or easier to stick down. Oops, see? Too much glue, so I can wipe it off my silicone mat. Like so. And I'll just leave that tip because I don't know how far down I need to go. Just going to line that up on the end. Push these down. So cute. And then trim off that excess. Oh, I did go too far. That's okay. There we go. Oh, how cute is that? Now, you could add gems, I guess. But I honestly don't feel like it's necessary. I think it would be overkill. But hey, you tell me. Tell me if I can add embellishment still. And tell me if you don't think it's overkill or not. Okay? So that is the outside. So we're just going to stamp the inside a bit. Oh, I still have, for some reason I have one more leaf. I could add that right in here if I wanted to. But I don't think it's necessary. Nah, too busy. It's already pretty as is. Okay, I'm just being, don't like to waste anything. So let's grab the hoping you have the best day ever. And I should have did those in, did I do that in, oh yeah, we can do this one in Night of Navy. Hoping you have the best day ever. So it's polymer, let it rest, pick it up. I'm gonna grab my Night of Navy, ink it. There we go. Oh, pretty. I love Night of Navy. Hoping you have the best day ever. There we go. Beauty. And I'm just going to grab one of these flowers. This one. Hoping you have the best day ever. And then we'll stick this little flower over here. So I'm going to grab Shaded Spruce. Just because it's cute. I don't know. I'm in a cutesy mood. Hoping you have the best day ever. And then I'm going to be weirdo and grab some of the petal pink and add that in there. Or this isn't petal pink, pretty in pink. Sorry. There we go. I'm going to leave the leaves be. And then we just got to stick that on the inside. Where's my sample? Okay. Add adhesive. Excuse me. Now, if I have extra pieces, I just stick all my extra pieces inside the stem set, inside in between the DVD case. So then that way they're not floating around and don't explode out all over me. Sometimes if there's too many, I'll put them in a little baggie and then stick them inside. So those are other options as well. So there we go. What do you think? Happy birthday. So 2 different designs. So here I use the designer series paper. Get this ugly. That's my little. And here I just use the pretty in pink. Just changed up the flowers. So here I just die cut it, and here I just colored them in for a little different flair. So then I just also changed it up here because I think pink on pink would have been a little too much. Changed the pattern paper on the background as well. So they have a different 2 designer series paper on there. And then still stayed consistent with the colors. And you'll see the other sample in my newsletter, which is Shaded Spruce, Night of Navy, and Pretty in Pink. So let me know what you think. Do you like it better with the cardstock, or do you like it better with designer series paper? And then don't forget to like, share, comment, and then I will be able to put your name in a draw. And then tomorrow afternoon, I will put that in the mail. Okay, so the other ones are going out already. I'm off. So thank you for joining me. I hope you really like those 2 projects featuring the Country Woods Sweet Collection. Have a great day and enjoy whatever weather you can before it rains. At least it's raining here. And I hope you get some crafty time in. So have a good day. Happy stamping.